Refugees who have fled to Turkey from Syria to escape a crackdown speak of violence committed by government forces. Meanwhile, Turkey is advising the Syrian regime to end its suppression of protesters.
Syrian refugees fleeing a government crackdown in their country told stories of violence on Thursday as Turkish officials rushed to extend 10 cities ahead of a further influx. Turkish Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan held crisis talks with an envoy of Syria's president on Wednesday. Ankara pressed its once well-regarded neighbor to end a crackdown on protesters that it is called savagery. Relations between Turkey and Syria have been strained as some 8,500 Syrian refugees have poured across the border into Turkey, seeking sanctuary in makeshift camps after an onslaught by President Bashar al-Assad's security forces. One refugee said he would not go back to Syria until the regime is toppled.
Because if the regime stays in power, everyone will have a death penalty. There will be military courts and soldiers will issue death penalties on any person who protests. So I will not return until the regime is gone. I am here now on the border. No one can go inside. We are in a secure area to make sure all families are safe. There's no one in the villages because they are shelling randomly using tanks and heavy machine guns, and children are dying.
Syrian rights groups say 1,300 civilians have been killed since the start of the uprising in March. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says more than 300 soldiers and police have also been killed. Assad, who inherited power when his father died in 2000, has offered some concessions aimed at appeasing protesters, lifting a 48-year state of emergency and promising a national dialogue. However, many activists have dismissed those steps.